The announcement of the official visit of the French President Emmanuel Macron Thursday was generally well received by the inhabitants of Algiers, although the wounds of the war are still fresh 60 years later. In 2017, before he became president, he said good things. He had made his visit, and just after he came back to France, it changed. He had a different speech. Let's hope that today's France will understand that Algeria is politically, economically, militarily, and financially independent. Memories of violence during the colonial period continue to overshadow ties between the two countries. French-Algerian ties hit a low late last year after Macron reportedly questioned whether Algeria had existed as a nation before the French invasion. Personally, I would like France to apologize for what happened. What we saw, what history was told, it's blatant, it's clear. We live at a time when everyone sees their own interests. France has interests with us, and for us it's the same. But our problem is not about these interests. The problem is that our archives are still in France and we have no news about them. They rightfully belong to the matters of the war. The discussions should not only be about protocols and trade. The presidency says the trip will contribute to deepening the bilateral relationship looking to the future. The North African country won its independence from France following the grueling 8-year war, which ended with the signing in March 1962 of the Evian Accords.
Angolans are set to go to the polls on Wednesday, August 24, for legislative elections that will decide the next president. But in this vast country of 33 million people, much of the population is turning away from politics. Most people in Angola do not work, and this has destroyed the reputation of this government. There is no political intention to develop this nation. We are not satisfied or happy with the government's actions. We expect them to do more. With an oil-dependent economy in recession, current President João Lourenço has launched ambitious reforms to diversify revenue sources and privatize public enterprises. But little has changed for the majority of Angolans. We don't have any family that can help us. Even after university, we end up selling things on the informal market. We are paying school fees. After school, our children have nowhere to go. They stay at home. I have no one to vote for, because even if I do, no one will help my son in life. 8 political parties are in the running, including the 2 main ones, the MPLA, the party in power since independence in 1975, and the largest opposition party, UNITA. Zimbabwe will next month begin exploring for gas in its northern region. Australian-based oil and gas company Invictus Energy made the announcement on Monday. If successful, this will be Zimbabwe's first gas production. The estimates are 20 trillion cubic feet of gas, and already work is being carried out near the border with Mozambique.
The benefits, I think, would be great. We are having a power deficit in this country, so if we are able to do a short-term gas-to-power project, there will be an immediate benefit in terms of power generation. It will be the start of a very big industry. We'll drill a lot more wells. There'll be opportunities for Zimbabweans.
Agriculture is the mainstay of Zimbabwe's economy, contributing up to 18% to the gross domestic product. In 2020, the government launched a new 5-year economic blueprint, which targets economic growth rate of 5% per annum. Kenya's presidential candidate Raila Odinga has filed an electronic copy of his challenge against the results of this month's election. The physical filing was also done on Monday in the capital, Nairobi, according to a lawyer for his coalition. The Supreme Court has 14 days from the date of the filing to hear the petition and give a verdict. Last week, the Electoral Commission Chief, Wafula Chebukati, declared Deputy President William Ruto the winner of the election by a slim margin. But 4 out of the 7 election commissioners dissented, saying the tallying of results had not been transparent. This is Odinga's 5th stab at the presidency. He has blamed several previous losses on rigging. In 2017, the Supreme Court overturned the election results and ordered a rerun, which Odinga, a veteran presidential candidate, boycotted, saying he had no faith in the Electoral Commission. This time, Odinga is backed by the political establishment. President Uhuru Kenyatta endorsed him after falling out with his deputy, William Ruto, after the last election. The election in East Africa's wealthiest and most stable nation is seen as a democratic barometer for the rest of the region. Mali has appointed a new interim prime minister. Head of the country's ruling junta, Colonel Assimi Goita, on Sunday appointed another Colonel, Abdoulaye Maiga, as interim prime minister to replace the civilian immediate past prime minister. Togel Kokala Maiga is being replaced following his hospitalization due to a heart attack, a decree read out on national television said Sunday. In addition to the important portfolio of decentralization, the new interim prime minister will continue to serve also as the government spokesman. Colonel Maiga is not known to have been part of the circle of officers who took power by force with Colonel Goita in August 2020, but he is considered close to the Malian strongman and has become the voice of the policy of breaking with France and its allies, initiated after the second coup in May 2021 that removed the civilian president and prime minister.